So before we start, I just want to be absolutely clear here. We are not very good at riding bikes. Now, that may not be the best precursor to a bike riding video, but maybe you aren't either, and this is a great chance to let two idiots make mistakes for you. Or engage in some gentle schadenfreude, which I think means Freudian shit. After some delays, we go. Are we go? Alright, starting off in Mittagong. Time to rock. I'm gonna put this camera on the front of the bike. The Schwinn, the lopsided Schwinn is go. The carbon bike pack is also go. Let's smash it. Oh, it feels nice to be on the road. Not for that bird, but I just wanted to fly. I filmed that. We originally planned to do the Wombian Cave Trail from Mittagong to Taralga, and we didn't for three reasons. One, with the weather, a rockfall had completely closed the road. Two, we'd booked the hotel for that weekend anyway and couldn't change it. And three, we figured we'd just work it out on the way. But there's also a fourth reason. We had no idea what we were doing. That's where it gets interesting. Road riding, and we didn't get taken out by some crazy farmer who's still drunk from the previous night. So far so good. I may live to regret that statement. We've now entered the dirt road portion of things. So let's see how those little skinnies hold up.
Yeah, those little 28mm tyres.
Yeah, those little rubber bands. Or these 32 e-bike tyres for soft city-siders who never do this, like me. Look who it is. Alright, so because we're complete amateurs at this, we had a little bit of an insurance policy with Ben following us in his car a little bit later. Also, my wife is very pregnant, so if we really needed to emergency run back, then that was going to be our out. But here he is, he's already caught up with us, and funnily enough, right as we get into the interesting stuff, into the dirt. Incredibly, somehow, right as we reach a dead end where we have absolutely no way of getting through and have to turn back maybe 10 kilometers, Ben shows up with his truck, and we're just going to lift the bikes back because we're lazy. And we're old. And he offered. So some may look at what's going on here as capitulation, but really I see this as the perfect step towards continuation. We're not giving up, we're using the means that we have at our disposal. So we quickly formed a plan to just drive around the bit we couldn't get through and then get dropped somewhere near the other side by Ben. Seemed rock solid. Alright, had a quick drone, and this is version 2 of the Mittagong to Taralga. Although, fuck knows where we are, nowhere near.
I don't even have GPS coordinates on my GPS anymore.
We just got dropped off 3 hours from Taralga, somewhere.
We just got to figure out.
Now we go. It'll be good. It's constantly fucking this up. It's the fact that Google Maps sends you down tracks that are complete and full roads and lead you to your destination in a timely manner, except what it doesn't tell you is that they're private roads with locked gates and angry farmers waiting on the other side with shotguns. So that's kind of cost us definitely a couple of hours today, and just encountered another one. So I guess always take the long and slow road. Is that any advice?
Aujourd'hui, je vous le dis, pragmatique, remarquable. Vraiment, vous savez que je suis un être humain. Ne m'en voulez pas. Je suis connu. Souvenez-vous. Moi, président.
If you can look closely at Rob here, you can see he's totally thinking about getting back in the car already. Okay, Rob, I just want to make it perfectly clear, who's calling this off, you or me?
You.
It's him. It's him. So the three soft-handed Sydney fops did the next 35 kilometres in beautiful air conditioning, oohing and ahhing at kangaroos and shotgun signs every second turn. But I definitely wish we'd done this gorge track on two wheels. It even had a tiny bit where you go through water, which is probably the dividing line between bike touring and bike packing. We want to be the latter. We made our final stop before sundown at the Taralga wind farm, a giant complex that none of us even knew was there. I even used the entire rest of my second drone battery here. I guess you could say I was a big fan. Arriving at Taralga, we soon spoke to two young women who had done the whole Wombian track and simply hiked over the rock slide by carrying their bikes on their backs.
That's a 20%.
We slunk back to our rooms in shame and slept.
I've done it before, it's fine.
So now that it's the morning of the second day, we're here in beautiful Taralga, beautiful sleepy Taralga, and we're either going to ride up to the Abercrombie National Park up north or ride down south to Goulburn. So we're just trying to decide which we do, and then that's the end of the excursions. I think we're just basing it on what's going to be most pretty. and kind of on what's going to be most hilly. I'm trying to prioritize pretty first. See you in hell. I want to go home. Yeah. The next morning we scrapped our original plan to ride back to Goulburn Station and instead try to reach Abercrombie National Park, even though we'd been stopped by private roads 3 times the previous day and had no idea whether we'd get through. This attitude was us at our most Australian. But the conditions were perfect, there was a bit of open road, it inspires optimism. Completely unfounded optimism in a rider who can barely take his hands off the bars, but bright-eyed we were. Well, 20 or so Ks in, and once again we're being screwed over by Google Maps. The typical site is a sign that says you can't pass through here with 4 to 7 shotgun pellet holes in it. And here's the one for today. So once again, Ben's scanning ahead. I'm not filled with faith that he'll find a way through, but we are 100% putting the bikes on the back and going down the route if that's the case. Okay, at this point I had almost zero confidence we wouldn't once again run into another shotgun-accompanied gate. Well, we've decided to press on down the fire trails. Ben's got up with us. Valley here. Things are going pretty well. 30 kilometers in. Who knows when we hit the fire trail. But we were having fun. Yeah. Dirt roads, downhill. Some might even say having a support vehicle was a big part of that too. And I guess I'd have to agree with them. The great outdoors, Robbie. Good, I'm good. Yeah. About getting as far as we can in the time that we have, and now we have. the inevitable private property sign, and that's the ride.
35 kilometers.
Is that all?
Yep, 35 kilometers. Max speed of 56 kilometers. We climbed.
Finish. And
I'll send you the details.
I'm going to do a droney now just to finish it. And with that, we were done. Nothing left to do but film this small commercial for Ben's very fancy ute. And of course, plan the next outing. And when I say plan, follow a plan that was made by someone other than us. See you in the next one.